Praise the Lord. Praise Master Jesus. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I greet you all. My names are Prophetess Veronica Raphael, a messenger of the Most High God. Today, the message I am bringing today is for the men of my state, the men of my own state, the men of Edo State. Brothers, cousins, uncles, the gallant men of Edo State, this message is for you. Listen. I want to talk to you today as sister. I want to talk to you today, the men of Edo State. When I say I'm talking to the men of Edo State, I am very sure, at least I am talking to the 60% of the men of Edo State. At least 60% of the men of Edo State. I want to let you know where you are missing it. You guys are missing it. My message today is to tell you to wake up from your slumber. Arise from your sleep and face the reality of ground. My able men of Edo State, my brothers of Edo State, wake up to face the reality of life. Today is no longer business as usual. This is not the time to focus on your sisters in abroad. Sisters' business has ended. My sister in abroad business has ended. Bible says there is time for everything. The time of that business has come to an end. Men of Edo State, arise, wake up from your sleep and face the reality on ground. For how long are we going to shy away from the truth? How long are you going to pretend that it is well when it is not well? Men of Edo State, I want you to know that the suffering of our state today did not just start today. It did not start this year. It did not start last year. Remember how we all got here where we are today. We all left home with one reason. Many years ago, 25 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and the problem is still on ground. There was a time Edo State men think that their sisters, their wives, have the solution. By sending your daughters an ungodly errand. The message you all send your daughters, wives, the errand you guys sent us that time to solve your problem was not actually the solution of your problem. Sending your sisters an ungodly errand to solve your problems was not actually the solution to our problems in Edo State. Where it is a mistake on our side, but that time has passed. I believe today, the world we are today, for what we know today, many of us has regretted that mission. How I wish we can turn the clock around. That is bygone now. Today, I want you guys to rethink. Sit down, do the mathematics. When you think your wives, your sisters, sending them to abroad was the solution of your problem. Sit down and check back. Even when you were doing it then, you think it was the right thing to do. It was never the right thing for anybody to do. Your sister, any woman from Edo State, as long as she is from Edo State, he is a sister to the Bini man. He is a sister to the Afema man. He is a sister to the Esa man. He is a sister to the Auchi man. Wherever the locality that sister came from, as long as she is from Edo, she is your sister that needed to be treated right as a woman, as a mother, and as a sister. But we were so blindfolded. Our men were so blindfolded to no longer see them as their sister, as their women that they are supposed to care for. They sent them an errand. They saw the women as the solution to their problems. Cast your mind back. How are you feeling today when you remember that you sent your sister to street, not knowing who she was dealing with, just for you to feed? Remember when you were pretending for one useless white man with no bath because he owes some more money for pocket. When you, the husband or the lover, was pretending to be his brother, for that man to have his way, so she can make money for both of you to live. Sit down, brother, cast your mind back. How you treated your fellow Edo sister. Cast your mind back. How you treated this wife that you are calling this woman that you are calling your wife now. How you sit at home for her to carry a bag and be traveling from one state to another, one country to another, looking for what? You were enjoying when the thing was coming. You think you were enjoying. How are you feeling now? Sometimes when you are going on the street with your wife or with your girlfriend, do you know how many people she knew? Do you know how many men she is dodging her face from when she is working with you today as the husband? Like as I said before, arise, Edo men. Your sisters are not your problem. Your sisters are not the solution to your problems. Your sister is not the local government of your state. Your sister is not the governor of your state. Your sister is not the representative that you send to Abuja to go and represent you in the House of the Senate. Your sister is not the president of the country. So you see, even though your sister have a way to help you, it's just 10 to 20%. Don't ever push her to go and do the 80 or the 100. No. No. It was very wrong. Today, I want you to rise up, the men of Edo State. I want you to be a voice. Join those that are speaking now. I know few men are speaking right now in Edo State. Facing the reality of ground. Facing the local government chairman. Facing the Edo governor. facing his representative in the House of Senate in Abuja, facing the government in general. Why must it be like this? Fight for your right. Fight for your right. Even though today we move from Nigeria as a black country race to another black country race, when you go there, you are still a foreigner. We have no other place to call our home apart from that Nigeria. You have no other country to call your own apart from that country. You have no other state to call your own apart from Edo State. When we leave here and go to Nigeria, to Africa, Africa is big. When we landed in Africa, we should be heading to Nigeria, our country. When we go to Nigeria, every man is going to his state. When you go to your state, every man is heading to his locality. So you see, being here in the diaspora for 100 years, living as a third-class citizens, doesn't solve our problems. Open your mouth and speak. Defend your sisters. Defend our women. Do the right thing now. In Edo State, it's no longer a news that our women can no longer go to farm. Our fathers can no longer farm. Our bushes have been taken over by the herdsmen. What they do now in my own locality, any woman that comes to the bush, they take her, do what they have to do with her, you know what I mean? They hold her again hostage after those dirty, useless bushmen that have been in bush for decades, that have not had their bath, mess her up one after the other. They will still hold her hostage and be calling their family for ransom. It is no longer news that our women has cried to our kings. There is no solution. I don't know if the situation is beyond the traditional rulers in our states or in our locality. Then what are our men doing? What is our men waiting for? Rise up. Defend your mothers. Rise up. Defend your sisters. Stop seeing them as the solution to your problem. They are not. Rise up according to the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 1. He said, arise, shine. The glory of the Lord is written all over you. Men of Edo State, how will you shine where you did not arise? I am here today to encourage you to rise and do the needful. There is hunger in the land. Our mothers are hungry. Our children are hungry. Our fathers are hungry. Even the euro, the pounds, the dollars are no longer useful to our country. Send any amount of euro to them. Those of you that have family at home, they will tell you it is not sufficient. How about those that have nobody in the diaspora to even send to them? People are dying of hunger. There is a hunger war in our state. Fulani men are in the bush, depriving our fathers, our mothers from going to farm. There is hunger strife in our state. There is hunger war in our state. Arise, the men of Edo State. Face the reality on ground. Man to man, leave the women alone. You are to protect your women. I want voices. I know now there is one or two or three speaking from Edo or in Edo. I want more of it. Not just speaking, I want action. Defend us from this hunger war, because we don't know what is Nigeria is turning out to. We don't know what they are up to. But I want to tell you, hunger kills faster than bullets. Defend our state. Arise, O gallant men of Edo State. Defend our mothers. Defend our children. God bless you all as we rise up to defend our state. Thank you. Once again, this is your own sister, Prophetess Veronica Raphael. Love you all. Bye.